Hello, hello. How is everyone this evening? Welcome to our channel. I'm Eve with the baby's booty, and I see we already have tons of folks in here. We have Miss Leah. Hello, hello. Kim Smith. Good evening to you as well. Sheila Cushionberry, as always. Hey, Sheila Cushionberry. Lee is in here. Kim Smith. I said that already. Glenn F. Sharon Watts. Dorothy Gaston says hashtag hoop group for the St. Louis area. Robin Bryant. Yamake Creation. You're going to turn it down before I get feedback with your crazy. Bethy from France. So welcome, Bethy from France. That is awesome. Thank you for joining us from overseas. We were just talking about overseas work. Sharon Watts. Leah says hashtag hoop group. Of course. Lil Nelson says hi. Reese by Veronica. Tracy Jones from Chi-Town. Leah says hi, Eve and Justin. American Eagle Embroidery and Graphics. Hey, Debbie Kid. How are you? Pearl Lucas. Dorothy Gaston says hello to your guest. This is Justin. Justin has been with us on the show before. We were discussing vinyl when Justin was with us before. So this time, Kim Smith. Yes, that is Justin. So, hey, Eddie Jr. and Barbara Nance and Amawumi. Hello, Amawumi. How are you? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Tammy Carlisle and Miss Debbie Kidd says hi to Justin.
Hello, Miss Kidd.
So you guys give Justin a great big howdy do. And meanwhile, I want to thank everyone who took the time to respond to my post on Instagram and in the Hoop group and on Facebook about your ideas of some nearly impossible things that you would like to see embroidered. And the funny thing is, some of that stuff we're going to have to talk about tonight, because I'm trying to figure out who thought to embroider on boxing gloves. I'm like, boxing gloves?
Yes.
How?
Because
the wrap on
you
the
could
thing?
do the wrap on there, or you can actually, if they like memorabilia gloves.
I don't know that I can reach up in there. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So we're going to work on that. I'm working on the boxing gloves, right? So we're going to see how that goes. Eddie Jr. says, what's good? Tammy Carlisle says, hello. Dorothy Gaston says, you couldn't. It's okay, my love. No worries. Leah says, hey, Justin, good meeting you. Robin Bryant says, hi. Pearl Lucas. Barbara Nance says, hello to Justin. Gloria says, hello. Hashtag hoop group from Tucson, Arizona. Welcome. And Nancy Faust is in here from Iowa. So tonight, well, Cheryl Ann Peters also says hello to me and you as well. Tonight we're going to be discussing mistakes, and that's what we're going to get into, because it was a topic that he had a discussion with his family member, and then I had a discussion with him. And it's happened over time, especially in embroidery. We know it happens. We know there's going to be mistakes, because you can't control everything that happens with an embroidery machine, right? And Justin does the vinyl with the cutting primarily at his shop, and the heat press. I mean, it's always...
There's a lot.
Yeah, always something that can happen and cause a variable that would make what you intended to turn out great turns out like not so great, but it's
or
interesting.
Different.
Right.
Let's do different. We
Right.
can't say not great.
Right. So that's what we're going to get into tonight, and we will discuss that. Debbie says maybe take the cover off like you would a baseball. We'll have to see, because the ones that I found...
Okay, Kika at FitWorks, who's my personal trainer, she has gloves. I can get her to... I can get a set of her personal boxing gloves.
Okay.
And then we can try it on there, because she'll let us do whatever.
Okay, well, I've been looking up some, trying to find some, and it was like, I thought Walmart would carry some. I don't know why I thought that Walmart didn't have no gloves. Yeah. So, before we get into the mistakes, I want to address some of the ideas that we're going to go into, and then I'm going to try and see how I can figure to let you know what's going to happen with that. Marianne Reddick, hello, how are you? River City Creative says, hello, how are you today? Hope K says hello from Maryland. Welcome. Hey Miss Cynthia. She says hi even everyone. Leah is from British Columbia, Canada. Welcome.
Okay.
Diana Henderson says good evening everyone. Little Miss Boutique. Hey Sugar, how are you? Welcome. Miss Bickham is in here tonight.
What's up, Bickham?
Hey Papa, how are you? Hi. I missed y'all this weekend. That made me sad. Debbie Hutchison says, hi, I finally figured out how to get this chat. Yes, I'm a newbie of 5 weeks. You got an, why am I spinning right here? SE 625 brother. Wow, you taught me so much. Thank you very much. And we need to ring the bell for your SE 625. Congratulations, Debbie Hutchison. On your baby.
Don't forget the name.
Don't forget to name your baby. Now, let me know if you guys are having connection issues, because I'm seeing some connection issues on my phone. I don't know if that's just me or if you notice any. Please let me know.
We clean.
Kim Smith says Five Below has boxing gloves. Okay, I'll be going to Five Below tomorrow because that means they're $5. Yeah, that would work, because I don't want to tell for gloves. I'm sure hers costs way more.
Believe me, she'll be happy.
Established in the D. Hello from Detroit. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Leah says no issues. Sweet. Thank you for letting me know. So let me switch over. Actually, I'm going to switch here first. And then I'm going to switch over to this list that had me cracking up. Y'all had me rolling. I'm not going to lie, because I don't know if you saw any of the list.
I was probably working.
And it's on Facebook anyway. I don't think you fooled with. Yeah, I didn't think you did. So we're going to look at this. This I thought was pretty cool, and I'm gonna let you know the ones that I'm leaning towards more so than the others. All right, and hopefully, and show you one that I've already done. Okay, so several people. I put the word out there. For those, thank you, Miss Cynthia, I appreciate that. I put the word out there for anyone to let me know of something they would like to see embroidered that isn't a normal thing that you would have embroidered. And I suggested shoes or a car mat, right? So I suggested that, but that was the only thing I suggested. So we got Converses, and they were specific about the size.
With the 3/4
and monogram the tongue, huh?
Oh, okay. With the 3/4 Converses,
I don't know. She didn't say.
Or is it the regular ones?
But I have a pair.
But the 3/4 right here, with the star.
Oh, the
right
tall
here.
one. I don't.
Yeah, that's
are
what
mine tall? I think mine are tall.
See,
I can't remember.
Down.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll have to look and see. I have a pair that we will monogram those, because I already got a pair, and then I don't have to buy any more. Yeah.
That'll be fly.
Yeah, see, I was thinking stones and my.
But see, I knew you was gonna do that. See, once we get to mistakes,
you see
we'll
what I'm
talk
saying?
about all that.
All right, and then I also got the suggestion of car headrest covers. Somebody was specific, and I got a lot of specific requests because folks
It was
subliminal
orders.
Pretty much.
Okay.
All right. Then we got handbags, which someone else suggested the Walmart handbags, like the one I did for your mom.
Mm-hmm.
But I have another one. I have another one that I already had, and it's the old kind, the old style that I don't even think they make it anymore. So I have one of those. We'll monogram that. Handbags. Okay, so doggy wear was suggested. A leather planner, which I'm kind of trying to figure where I can find a leather planner.
Oh, Office Depot.
A leather planner?
They
Okay.
still got planners. I mean, it
sounds
weird. It sounds weird, but they still have planners.
And there's nothing on it?
It's leather.
Okay.
And it's
right.
zip up. I mean, it's weird. And they still like $30, $40.
Okay. So we'll have to find a leather planner. Excited about that. So Barb Gossett said definitely shoes, Converse if possible, and the bags from Walmart. She was the one that suggested the ones from Walmart.
Okay.
Debbie says shoes for her as well. Renee suggested vehicle floor mats, raincoats, swimsuits, parachutes, beautiful vivacious designs. So not sure about the parachute and whether we should embroider on a parachute.
But I was thinking about even the raincoat where we can actually sublimate on that. I mean, that would be,
if it's polyester, we can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to cut to the
Yeah,
chase.
it's something else.
Sometimes I wouldn't want to embroider on something that I know that it will look better.
Right.
And the reason I say it'll look better because it's glossy.
No,
and it looked like it was made. Mr. McQuacken's on the back of your raincoat.
Raincoat, that would be fire.
They be like, oh, where'd you get it from? Now you got your own
McQuackens. Like the umbrellas
tag.
do. The umbrellas look amazing, sublimated.
Yeah.
And I've seen people embroider on umbrellas, but the sublimation is amazing.
Because it looks
totally
like the
amazing.
material was made like that.
Right. You're right. So yeah, that would be a good one. So we'll look into that. No, I mean, but that's the thing, and why I appreciated everyone with their feedback and said thank you, because you don't. Sometimes other folks have really good ideas, and it gives us something to play with and to try. So I'm very appreciative, and feedback. You know, even here, you guys can suggest some stuff too, because like. So Crathy says hi, hello, and Miss Debbie Kidd says she got a new smaller heat press and also got some new Hoop Tech Dream frames for hats and haven't used them yet.
What?
We got to ring the bell for the new toy.
You got to.
Congratulations. And you know what? I think I might go ahead and let them be privy on the other thing.
Okay, wait,
so?
no, not yet. Hold on. But let's do this. Let's talk about. All right, so Miss Ev got sublimation. She done it, and she's done the umbrella. She's done so many. Do you know I have not supplemented anything yet?
I told you.
But
this one got a sublimation printer set up, the whole nine, and ain't sublimated.
I was telling you about the CIS, and then I had it, and I still
he had his long before I had mine, and I'm sitting here like.
But it's just like it's not. I guess I'm not. It's not to say I'm not ready. It's just your stuff come out prettier than mine right now, cause I ain't did it.
You ain't done it.
But I still like yours.
Oh my God.
So sometimes it's not to say that it's not an intimidation factor. It is. Because I am looking at what you're doing and I am very impressed and I enjoy it. So now
I guess I can understand that.
But now I don't want to make that mistake. And then I'm like, man.
But that's part of what we're going to talk about tonight is with the mistakes and stuff. Because as a matter of fact, I got your umbrella over there, by the way, and you can go ahead and take it with you. Kamala says, yay, finally. Let me make sure. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry. I just butchered it. Yay, finally video with Justin with fireworks and stuff. That's hilarious.
Thank you very much.
Deborah Lewis says, hello, E from Jacksonville, Florida. Your Mother's Day present was your first embroidery machine, a Brother PE 800. I'm so excited for y'all. Congratulations. That is awesome. Everybody getting new babies.
It's about time. I mean, it's been a long time.
Everybody's getting babies. That is so neat.
That third trimester was a minute. So
I know. That was funny, actually.
That was.
And see, Miss Deborah Lewis, that's the you got the 5x7, so you're doing real good. That's you're not even starting out with the little one. Yeah.
Instead of going to the 4x4.
Right. Yeah, it's better to do 5x7 if you can. You know, some people can't. And that's
I'm saving up right now.
Yeah, so, we're going to have to do that.
I can't
Tanya York, hi. Dorothy Gaston says she's done the car headrest before, so that's cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
Debbie Hutchinson says belts. Nobody else suggested belts. So we'll have to do that. Tracy Jones says they have boxing gloves at Walmart online. Carol Coleman. Hey, Miss Carol Coleman. She says, hey, Miss Eve and Justin. Ethel Smith says, good evening, ladies and dudes. Also, Justin. Miss Sin says, I'm working on wing bags to protect wings of large RC airplanes. That's cool because I have a cousin that flies RC airplanes. Those things are nice. Those things are expensive. Yeah. Jesus, I did not realize it. I was like, oh my God. So that's actually really cool. I may have to find a bag.
That's a good avenue. She has, it's a specific avenue there.
It's a niche.
People ain't nobody, they didn't even tap it.
Nope. I don't know anybody else.
That's the first time I heard it.
Yeah, I'll have to check and sneak and see if my cousin has some. Debbie Hutchinson says watch bands. Valerie Hale says hello, how are you? Rat Dog Sister Cat is laughing at us. I don't know why he's laughing. Sheila Cushionberry says sounds like me. I won a Cricut 5 months ago and have yet to use it. She said it sounded like sublimation.
Thank you. I just don't want to be the only one that just has stuff, and it's not to say that I got it. I just got it for a reason, and we'll talk about that later on. But
okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
And then you did, and you ran.
Ha ha ha. He is just like me, afraid of making mistakes and procrastinating.
I'm not afraid of making mistakes. That's not the point. What it is I just procrastinated and you ran off with it.
I ran off with it. All he had to do was say, "This is what I did," and I was like, "What?"
And they can supplement. I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, we know we finna get into this because that was
she
really,
ran. And
I
she ran.
I had to because it was like something. You know how we are. We find out something new.
But see, that's the beauty part of it. And the thing is this just like what happened 4 weeks ago on. Oh, anyway, let's finish so we can get
okay,
some
all right.
mistakes.
Diana Henderson says she's getting a heat press delivered on Friday and going to get your sublimation printer next week. So excited, you got me hooked. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Let me know when it gets there so we can ring the bell for your baby. Contessa Harris says, hello everyone, glad to be back. Been gone a few weeks. Welcome back, my love. We're always happy to have you in here with us at the Hoop Group. Leah says, Justin, just letting you know it's badly addicting, and it is. Sublimation is finding every time
I was in
I
Dollar
go in
Tree
a
today,
store
thinking about you and thinking about something to sublimate. I said I cannot do it, and you know what? I know what was going to pop my cherry. I have to sublimate with you first, and that will do it because I don't really want. I just want to see. I mean, even though you bring the mat to my shop, but I was outside working.
Yeah, you were outside, so you didn't even see it. You didn't even see it. Came here and it sublimated beautifully.
You know, I probably got to turn my heat up on my heat press because mine's at 1620. So at the same time, even though we don't have an infrared heat gun.
I need one of those.
That's what I need. Matter of fact, I'll buy both of them.
Because I think that one doesn't heat up to 400 like it says.
Like it says. And see, that's the same thing with the
you got to make sure the numbers are right.
So I'm gonna look into getting us both
thermometer thing. What
they call them?
It's an infrared thermometer.
Infrared, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need one. Laser.
Yeah, the laser one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because can't nothing touch it. Cynthia says, anyone have a Brother SE 1900? I need a smaller combo machine for traveling. Suggestions. A smaller combo machine is usually the SE line, like you're saying. So I don't know how small you're wanting to go though, but if you're okay with 4x4, then the SE 600 is fine. The SE 5, no, SE 425 and the SE 400 are good. I mean, I have 2 of those. Marianne says Harbor Freight sells the laser thermometers. Lupe Ruiz says, hi, even everyone just stopped by to say hello. I've been in the hospital for 2 weeks. Oh no! I'll catch up later. I love sublimation. Let me know how you're doing.
Hopefully you feel better.
I hope you feel better. And keep me updated on how you're doing, please. I'll be sick as a dog. I find out folks is definitely ill. So let me know. So you guys, someone also mentioned sneakers or garden markers. Does anyone know how to embroider on a garden? I don't even know what a garden. I know what a garden marker is.
We just put seeds
but I thought they were plastic.
We put we get the seed bag and put it on a stick. That's the marker. Well,
it works.
It works. I mean, we planted the seed.
I guess
the identification is right there. Just put it on a stick.
We need to find out embroidered garden markers. What would it be? What is it made out of to make sure I can embroider on it? I guess.
Once again, sublimation on the acrylic.
Now, see, I know because JDS sells garden markers for sublimation. So yeah, I know that, but not for embroidery. Jillian says adult socks. Another person says tennis shoes. Someone suggested lace work, but this is going to be more something super difficult. Janira, I believe, she says spin shoes. Someone asked her if she can initial some spin shoes.
Those when if I'm not mistaken, the cycling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I looked at the shoe, the only thing I could see that, well, maybe on the side of the shoe, but the strap across the top. So we'll have to talk about that. Head and ear wraps or a wet hair turban. A leather computer case, which I have a, this one is canvas though. I've had this thing for eons, so I brought this over and said, well, this might have to do unless I can find one at Goodwill or something to embroider, because I don't have a leather computer case. Karina wanted me to do shoes on a home embroidery machine, and we'll get to that. So that would be more the tongue of a Converse or the tongue of a shoe. It would be pretty difficult to do. Well, you could possibly do the, what did you say, 3/4, the taller Converse.
Because it folds down, but
right.
At the same time,
it can flatten out enough. We think we'll try.
Yes.
We'll
just
try.
Trust me, believe me on that one. Yes.
Dog leash at the dollar store. Dog collar. Baseball cap on a single needle machine without a hat hoop, but we'll have to revisit that later. Saddle blankets, which I thought was pretty cool for the horse. Placemats, boots, stadium chair and blankets, another dog leash and collar, and then car seat covers. So I'm excited about the list of the things that we are going to do, and show you one that I've already done here in a moment. Leah says, listen to Eve. Yes, you look at everything you pass by in the store. Intentions of getting 3 things in the store come out with your arms full. I don't even want to talk about that. I've gotten in trouble.
Your credit score is like at least 700, 800, 900, because you'll walk in there.
We can't talk about it. So anyway, the garden flags. We did the garden flags, and that's not super difficult. So we want to save that. Angelia Baker says, hi, Eve in the Hoop Group. Hello. Lupe says, ended up with Steven Johnson syndrome. I'm going to have to look that up. But you're welcome about sharing the sublimation. Sublimation is amazing. I love every bit of it. So, we'll definitely have more videos on that. Debbie D is here. Hello, Debbie D. You can embroider on balsa wood. Could make a garden marker from those, maybe. I've never heard of embroidering on balsa wood. That's going to be cool.
I mean, this is what I look at. If you
Miss Lorraine.
If you can embroider on toilet tissue rolls.
I know, right? Good point.
I mean, can you embroider on cork?
Yes.
Has anybody embroidered?
Yes.
What is another soft wood that would allow
Okay, got you.
Yes.
Faith's mama is in here with us. Hello, Miss Lorraine.
Hey, Miss Lorraine, how you?
Established in the D1. I spent $1,000 on a Workforce 7110. $1,000, and combined, and a 16 by 20 heat press, and used fake ink from China. It damaged the printer. Waste of money. Please use the right ink at all times. I have the link to ink that works in the Amazon channel, and it may not have damaged it completely. So see if check out Caps on Fire on Facebook, and go in that group and let folks know what the printer is doing, and they can kind of guide you through some troubleshooting things that you can do to fix it, because you can't call Epson. Once you use aftermarket ink, they're not trying to hear it. Or cartridges, the cartridge system, you can't call them. So give them a shot and see how that works. Miss Cindy Van Zyl says, oh my god, I finally caught a live. Hi from Aaron, New York. Love your videos. Thank you. We appreciate you being here, and thank you for speaking out in the group. Debbie Hutchinson says the garden flags turned out beautifully. Thank you. I'm glad they did. They're a lot of fun.
So what are the same things that you was talking about making the graduation thing for my daughter?
Yeah, okay. That was sublimation.
No, I'm just saying that those are the garden things that they're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I embroidered some, but then I turned around and sublimated the ones for you. I don't think I showed y'all those garden flags.
I didn't get I'm just something you told me about.
I never made it?
No.
Oh, did somebody give me a picture to put on there?
We didn't do none of that. Did
anybody give me a picture?
I was just talking about the idea that you had.
I have to think on that and make sure that I did what I was supposed to. Okay, Patrick Quinlan, hello. Miss Bickham, yes you can. She got her Workforce 7710 and your 8-in-1 heat press. Congratulations!
Why is everybody getting big boys? I'm still
because
in the
big boys is fun. We don't play these low-key games around here.
Okay, so she got the 13 by 11.
13 by 19. Don't shortchange my 19.
Okay, don't be mad because I got an 811, 2750 Workhorse that I love, and at the same time she's my baby.
I love it too, but darn it, that 13 by 19 is amazing.
That is nice.
It's amazing.
So nice.
You can sublimate. Oh man, I love 13 by 19. Miss Lorraine says, hey. Miss Cynthia says she does toilet paper every holiday season. People love them. Yeah, they're very cool to do. Lupe. Okay, sorry, you were talking to Miss Sheila. Jill E. Hi, how are you? Maria says hi, even Justin.
Hello, Miss Maria. How are you?
And Miss Bickham says it's a big boy. Yes, it is. Y'all look. Okay, so sublimation is amazing. And before we get into the mistakes,
because you know me and you'll talk all the they'll be like, when they gonna
yeah,
do
we
something?
will. We will. So the reason why I don't know, should I tell y'all all of it? But I'm gonna show you what I did do.
No, you can't say it because at the same time, 3 weeks ago, you already told somebody that.
I didn't tell nobody.
Yeah, you did.
Told you. These are rain boots. These are my rain boots. I monogrammed them today.
What?
I'm even blocking out Justin to show you my rain
I'm
boots.
wait till y'all have boots.
Look, aren't they adorable? Rain boots. We embroidered.
That is amazing. When I first seen them today, I was like, what? She embroidered on plastic?
And these are mine. And they're like old as dirt. So I didn't know if it was going to work or not. Because they're like sticky. They're so old. So what I'm probably going to do is get another pair, black, from Walmart. A two pair. And
one of my daughters had boots like this. And I put a vinyl on them.
Yes, a lot of people put vinyl.
But when I put vinyl on them, it only lasted a year because it's something. Even though I cleaned it real good and took a
yeah, you taught me that. Yeah,
it still came off like a year later because it's so much of it in the boot because it's rubber.
Got you, right.
And so now it just fell off, and so
this ain't falling off.
I can see that's why I got a job for you.
This ain't falling off at all.
That is phenomenal.
Yes, that turned out adorable. Really adorable.
And that's your own personal monogram?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right, do you?
So Marianne, I used why are those rain boots so heavy? I don't know, but I love them. Marianne, I used my 6 needle embroidery machine. So that brings me to the reason why I asked you guys, what was it? That's funny. I'm gonna have to read this real quick. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to interrupt what I was saying. Miss Ingrid C said, hey, family and friends, you two together are hilarious. I can barely pay attention. The fly jokes are killing me. The hubby busted in the studio to see if I was okay. Because we cracking her up. Sorry. Tell husband that we chilling. We having a good time. That's why I like when y'all interact with me when I'm by myself, because it's like otherwise I'm just like talking.
You know I'm gonna talk crap anyway.
So,
but
yeah, we have
it's
a good
fun.
time.
I mean, the best part about, like I said in the beginning, if you ever look at any of the videos that I'm with her on, it's always us interacting and throwing ideas at each other, but also being reasonable. We're very reasonable people. If you don't have the money, when everybody else saying you need to get the 7710, it's not to say that they shouldn't or save your money up, but if you can get a 2750 like I got,
a small one.
these are the
right.
things that you can build up to, and this is how we've always been, because we know that everybody does not have the resources that we have, and we're showing everybody this. Once again, the mistakes that we made,
right?
And at the same time, how far we get together.
But that's why, like, I tell people, if you can't do the 5x7 embroidery machine or the multi-needle, get the 4x4. It's a lot you can do with a 4x4 machine. So don't ever discount the smaller stuff.
Never.
Miss Lorraine, this is my YouTube bling I got on my shirt. She asked me what was on my shirt.
Oh, okay.
Miss Leah says you can embroider on different areas of those summer straw hats you can get from Dollar Tree. Yas, sure can. Good night, Miss Cynthia. Sorry, we're gonna have to let you go. Debbie says I never embroidered on my life. You told me and showed me. I believed it again and haven't gotten to the toilet paper. Toilet paper is fun. It's a lot of fun. She said side jokes.
Side jokes. But it's fun. I mean, I enjoy you. You
hey, Miss Valerie Hill.
Motivation. A lot.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. I kind of wasn't going to, because I kind of wanted to talk to the people first, the company first. But I asked about these different things. Okay, that's fine, Little Miss Boutique. You can do that. I asked about these different things that are kind of difficult to embroider on and give me ideas, because we're going to do a small series of, or I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it. If I'm going to do a series of like, here's the shoes, here's the saddle blanket, here's the boots or the leather briefcase, or the Converses, or do them all, like show how I did each one, right? But fortunately, will you grab McQuackins for me, please? What happened is I was contacted by a company, and I guess at that point we'll get more into depth, but they sent me a grip hoop that you can embroider on so many cool things, right? And because they sent it, I wanted to show you guys what you wanted to see to embroider on this hoop. It's a grip hoop, and it's really cool. You can clamp whatever you want on here, and I know there are other clamps out there, and that I kind of want to touch on this real quick, but I know there are other clamp systems out there. But what I found that makes this one different and well worth it, so the other clamp systems are $300 and $400 as well. This one is $600, right? But the cool thing is it's adjustable, so I can make it as big or as small as I need to. That in itself saves money, because the other clamp system, you have to buy the different size windows if you want to go larger or if you want to go smaller. And that's why I was like, okay, this was really cool. I'm glad they reached out with that. And the other thing is, it's not a window, it's not a square. This is open. So I was easily able to fit boots, or if it's something that needs to hang down right here to keep me from hitting this area, man, that would be phenomenal. I don't have to worry about something being blocked. So that's why I was like, even with the boxing gloves,
yes,
I think this will work. I really do, because it's open, it's easy to do, and in the videos I'll show how.
Right here.
Right? Oh yeah. See, he just want to show.
I know I got horrible hands though.
So, but you can. I'm going to show how to adjust it, how to measure for it, how to fit the machine. So unfortunately, I'm not doing a video with the single needle machines on all of the stuff, because in reality, we know the single needle machines, the smaller flatbed machines, you're not going to be able to embroider on all the cool stuff, so to speak. You mean, there's cool stuff you can embroider on, but the more difficult things, is what I should say, have to be handled on the larger machine. So I just thought it was really nice of them to send this for me to try out and have some fun with. The boots was the first thing that I've done with it, so I tried to go for the heaviest thing I could come up with at the time. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this in the coming week or so, and embroidering on a lot of really cool stuff, and see what all we can get this puppy to embroider, man, and show you how that works. So I'm really excited about that. So you use that on the Melco, everything is easier with the clamp systems. Yes, it is. You do chef jackets all day long with that clamp system, which I have some chef jackets I need to do. So
I mean, I got one in there too. I got two of them from him.
Yeah, I need to get some chef jackets.
Those are because I know he wants some. Well, let's put it like this: 2 years ago,
Valerie,
he
I'm
wanted
sorry.
Christmas ones.
Well, hey, Patty. I know, right?
2 years ago.
We're gonna leave that alone. Thank you, Valerie. So I'm excited about that, and I just wanted to mention that briefly, only to you guys who support me constantly, watching the channel and seeing the videos, to let you know what's coming. We also have a really cool bling video coming up. I'm excited about that as well. And then another video, someone asked me about hooking up my 2 printers, my machines, and everything to one USB hub. Someone asked me about that last week.
See,
and I got to show
like
that. Yeah. But see, some folks didn't know about that. So I'm excited about it.
Multi-sources, and at the same time having the icons understand exactly which one to go to.
Oh, that's what's up. See, we'll have to check into that too. But the coolest thing is, because Amazon Prime Day is coming up, I'm also trying to get all of these things together, because these are going to be awesome deals that we're going to put together for embroidery stuff, to let you know when the deals are coming and when they're not. I'm trying my best to get that together. So that's something else we're working on. So, it's nice you show the other machine pieces because otherwise we would never know. Well, and that's true. What's a chef jacket? A chef jacket is what the chefs wear when they're cooking. So usually they're white or black Yeah, usually double-breasted, right?
Double-breasted,
and then they wear their hat with it. So that is what the chef jacket. And usually they're not monogram. The business logo is put on it. Yeah. So we're excited. But at any rate, I've taken up enough time talking about this other stuff. So I just wanted to throw that out there and let you guys know what we've got coming down the pipes. And I'm just super excited about it. So when we get to discussing mistakes, that's something that this one here keeps me in stitches about it. Because every time I mess up on something...
Let's do backstory. First thing is this: Miss Ev is very, very precise. She is a very precise woman. If it's supposed to be a square, it is a square.
It's got to be.
But that's what she is. I mean, at the same time, this is who she is. But she really not. She loves creating, and because she loves creating, it sometimes conflicts with the structure. Well, I'm abstract. I mean, what it is what it is, and how it comes out is how it comes out.
Right.
But a lot of people who are within a structure feel that things are a mistake. Then I got upset. Now at the same time, the world is ended, and it's not to say that the world didn't end. It may have messed you up on the time limit that you have allotted, but you done created something new. Right. And now you can use that. Either you can present it to the person, say, you know what, this is how it came about. A lot of times people are like, I didn't even think of that.
Right.
Let's go and use it from now on. And it changed or evolved into something even better. And this is the reason why the person who told me, my mother said, it was like, you need to talk about mistakes, because mistakes aren't always wrong.
Right.
Mistakes is a learning process. And we have several. Matter of fact, what you got?
Like I did this shirt, and I know for a fact the design on it is off center. So I don't know how well. So to me, it's off center. But I'm just really super particular about my stuff, and I don't know why I got it off center. I really don't. But when I saw it I was so upset. So. But that could be what I see. The customer may not care. But I cared. So I cared enough. I just didn't even tell her this shirt was like that. I just made a whole another one. We ain't got another shirt, just made another one. And I'm bad about that. I'll throw something away in a hot minute.
But I won't. I mean, just like prime example this. This
your shirt.
This is Honey Baby.
Right.
At the same time, if you look at it, you start seeing where it started peeling
in there
and everything from there. Where she loves it because it gives texture to it. It looks like it's older than what it is.
That's true. It does make it.
But it was a mistake.
Right.
Because I tried to peel it when it was hot, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't read the instructions."
No.
So, but she was there, and she was like, "You know what? No, I love it." At the same time, even with my cousin's new logo, if you look at the little dots and everything from there, it's bleed lines in it because something happened in my ink system where I didn't prime it properly.
Not sublimation, right?
No. I mean, but I didn't prime it. It was me that had made the mistake.
Right.
But you can't see it. You can see it in the pink. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you really couldn't see it.
Right. No, I didn't even notice it.
But now that's why I didn't tell you until the show. So these are the things that are like my cousin. She wanted me to make this look, but at the same time, if she wears it, she's not gonna mind. But it is some people who feel that it has to be crisp and clean to the point of no flaws.
Right.
Nothing has no flaws. Nothing in the world. But at the same time, enjoy your mistakes. Enjoy learning something new, because if you don't make mistakes, you can't learn. Nothing is already ready.
Right.
And that was the big thing that I had to get people to understand, that it's not going to be as perfect as you think it is. And so even when something messes, your needle bent. Now it's jumped somewhere and you don't know it, and all of a sudden it done created a whole different pattern. Now that person like, wait a minute, I like that. How did you get it? I had to fix my needle. Now you can't make the pattern no more.
No, you can't. You can't.
But it's perfect. It is one of the good mistakes.
And it'll be a one of a kind too.
And then that's when they keep it. They say, no, you can't have this one. But those are the things about mistakes. And this is, once again, I am loving that she is surpassed me. But the key thing is it's creativity. I've always been a creative person.
Yes, you have.
I've never been a cookie cutter, or let me rephrase the cookie cutter structure on how things are supposed to be. If we got 20 shirts and they got to be straight and they got to be 7 inches by 5 inches, oh my God, no, I'm not doing that.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I give them to you.
Lilo said we see mistakes that the customer doesn't all the time.
All the time.
Yeah,
but you gotta
do.
Remember, you're an artist.
Debbie says I like it perfect, and you're right. I do. It's because I'm around so many people who are perfectionists, or I've dealt with a lot of people who are perfectionists. So it's like I have to make sure.
I don't think I'm not a perfectionist. I'm just an artist.
Well, and there aren't. Trust me, I got folks. They don't know what being an artist is. Leah, yes, you can put funny sayings on a chef hat. Sheila Cushionberry says, yep, her creative half argues with her OCD half all the time.
Thank you. I thought I was the only one. And at the same time, even though I am that way, and I'm telling you, my creative side take over. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have more fun. I'm going to enjoy it. If I do creative, than being OCD, and then I'm frustrated and I'm mad, and then I got to be like, I don't even want to do this no more. Yeah. That's how I weigh it out. Yeah. Which is going to make me happy. Maybe I shouldn't do this job. And because sometimes you can't. You know how I get.
Yes. It'd be killing me.
No, but at the same time, that's where mistakes come in at.
Yeah, well.
Mistakes aren't always. How can I put it the simplest way? Mistakes aren't bad.
No, not always, anyway.
Mistakes, if it costs you money, is bad.
Miss Bickham says serendipity, a happy accident.
That's my brother told me today.
Accident. That is hilarious.
It's a happy accident, and it makes you money. Sometimes it is that abstract, that happened that you may never ever be able to duplicate. That's what they wanted. Now, how do you duplicate your mistake that you don't even know what you did?
Right. We did that though with my dad's brand, and I hate I didn't have a shirt here. Miss Patty, that is Coleman and Company who makes the clamp. Coleman and Company, or Coldesi, one of the two, but they're both same company, just different aspects of the same company. And Ms. Bickham says, don't throw the shirt away, add some lettering down the left side to even it out. So there are some instances where you can change it that way, and you mistakenly come up right.
And she said it was a mistake. Now she didn't. She figured out that mistake. Now she made left side. Now this person gets. They said, how could I give 3 more of them? And then now you didn't raise it up another $4.
And I figured it out, right?
You raised another $4. Now they were like, wait a minute. You don't know that it was crooked.
Right. They wouldn't have known. They wouldn't. Oh no, I just came up with that.
Yeah, now you got more money coming in because they say bling on this side.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Debbie said Miss Evie like to say perfect. Chunky says I just got a new gold and white Cricut Air this week. What's a good iron on vinyl to print on? You would know that because that's what that shirt is.
Iron on vinyl?
Yeah.
Well, but they're just using a Cricut. I mean,
Renee says put Aries down the left and I'll take it. I'll have to see if you can fit it. I don't even know what size this is. It's an extra large. That's probably too big for you.
The iron on vinyl would be it's the dark one. It is. I don't like the ones from. Yeah, I'm a dark fan. This is all for dark shirt. I put it on white shirts.
Yeah, a lot of people do
because it's vivid. And it absorbs color very, very well. Where the white ones, they use a trans, and then you print onto the trans, and it lets the white come through or permeate.
Oh yeah.
So because
that's how Sublimation does.
Right. So now because I like this being brilliant on white, I always use the dark one, and at the same time, the customer. They ain't gonna worry about no 50 cents. They're not gonna worry about that unless it's multiple.
I'll have to put a link in the Amazon for some dark transfers.
Whatchamacallit does WM Plastics.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know but see the ones the black one. Remember when I asked you that? Could I get that sheet? That sheet was so vivid compared to this. It was.
I only had one.
No, what is this one? Hold on, no. Is this one? No, it's not. It's not that one. That's the one that you gave me. I
don't have any more. That was my last sheet.
Whew. Man, that was gold right there. That thing was vivid. No, when I say vivid, it was vivid. And then the colors came out really, really, really strong.
I bet they did because it was the last one.
But you had did like 600 bags, so I'm not really worried about you doing 600 bags. I only have one sheet.
So at any rate, she said that being a perfectionist, I'm a perfectionist too, can be good and bad.
Right.
So Leah says, I like Justin's viewpoint because I get frustrated at times a lot. My mistakes I throw into a box and later make something else with them. That sweatshirt you can turn into a bag. That would be cool.
See, once again, it
wasn't
a mistake.
That would be cool. Dorothy Gaston, Justin, I'm with you on that. Tell me what you want and let me create. When my customers do that, they're in love with the job. See, I'm not like that now. Okay. I'm going to be the first to tell you, you need to let me know what you want ahead of time. I'm not the one to say, bring me a blanket and say, I don't care what you put on it, just do something for my baby and she's 6 months and it's a girl. No, you got to tell me what you want. What if I put a elephant on there with a bow and you don't like elephants? You're afraid of elephants.
That's where the conversation comes in at. You talk to the person, you see what you want to create for them, and 9 times out of 10 they'll be happy because you see them and you created it for them.
That don't work for me.
Once again, structure and at the same time.
That don't work for me.
I know, but you know how I do. I mean, look, my cousin told me straight out.
Yeah,
she
well, I mean, that's
be
nice.
Sweet and treat. That's it.
And
I made all the dots.
That does look good.
And then she gave me colors. So I was like, wait a minute. I used all the colors she said, but I made little circles. And then I just used blended. And I mean a gradient. And I said the gradient, we could put in sweet because we needed to stand out.
I would not have come up with that.
But then I had to remember, hey, what do I got to present to you so you can go ahead and embroider it? And so I'm like, wait a minute, let me make one version that is not gradient, and then the other version.
Well, I technically can do gradient too.
But I just wanted to make sure everything stayed black.
Okay.
So now I had to make sure that it was easy.
Okay.
And not
expensive.
I appreciate. And not expensive.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And so now, even if I don't embroider, I know how much stitching costs per stitches. Yeah. And so that's what helps you out on doing multiple different venues like sublimation, vinyl, heat press, printing, and now you know that whoever you're dealing with, or if you're dealing with it, sometimes I can't be as elaborate as I want to be.
Right.
Now I can be elaborate on a piece of paper and print it out.
Right.
But now when somebody has to do the work,
right.
Now how does it change it?
Aware, yes.
Now if it changes it, now the person like, oh. Now, that's one of the mistakes that I'll be like, you know what, I'll just eat it. Because that's a mistake because we already made it. But if it changed it into a point where it looked good, like we use silver instead of white.
Right.
Well, yeah, you know, these mistakes that do happen. With that.
Right.
Right. So those are the things that happen. So now, just enjoying it, I mean, that's why I have to always think outside the box. And it's because of you. Because I learned stitching and stuff from you.
Oh, yeah, well, you needed to know. Because my thing is, if you're going to come on a regular basis and request embroidery, you need to know what it entails. Because, you know, like the one job I just got or was requested was some screen print on some shirts. And I don't screen print. But I've worked closely with the group of guys that I was downtown with that time. I've worked closely with them, so I know what's entailed when it comes to doing screen print and setting up each screen for each color. You have to develop it in the dark room. Then you got to get it cleaned off, and then you can only use it so many times, and then you got to clean it again. I mean, it's drama. It's a lot involved with screen printing, and it's not like clean. It's messy because you're dealing with paints and solvents and stuff. So it's like, I totally understand the reason behind the price tag for screen printing. I totally get it. But some people just don't get that. And I'm like, it's important to know what all is involved in the process. Just like digitizing. Yes. So you can send me the logo, but it has to be digitized. So one of my other clients kills me. He sends me a thing and like how quick. I mean, you know how much to charge for putting this on. Like he asked how much to charge for putting this on a pillow. And I'm like, it ain't digitized yet. How am I supposed to know?
I had to cut you off. Those type of people, and I'm gonna say this simple. Them the people who make your life difficult, and the reason is because people think that you're doing nothing but sitting here and waiting on their call.
Right.
And it's not fair. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I know that life. And it's not fair to nobody out there. It is not fair to us. But sometimes you have to get people to understand. Just like what we just said a minute ago. I designed this and I thought about Miss Eb because she's going to have to do the embroidery. I'm going to do sublimation now. But at the same time... But at the same time, the embroidery, how much stitches is it? At the same time, who's going to have to digitize it? At the same time, how long is it going to take? You have to think about all of these different venues that we are capable of having, but how is it going to affect the next person that is in your community?
Right.
And that's the whole thing in a nutshell. But those type of people, I tend to be like, you know what?
See, and that's okay. Exactly what Miss Bickham says. They have to pay a hefty designing fee if I have to come up with a design. You can have completely different tastes, and if they don't like it, then all your work was in vain.
Oh no! The design fee is the design fee. Design means you're just paying for my time. See, people fail to realize you own the master. You own the master. That's not theirs. They have to pay for the master if they want to go and take it to somebody else. It's not theirs. It's yours. Oh, we can talk about copyright infringement and everything like that on another day. But at the same time, if I'm spending my time to design it, no, you have to pay me that. Off gate. It's not like I'm just doing it for free to sit there.
Right.
No.
People can be a trip. Well, the ones I deal with.
Let's get on mistakes and let's not get on the people now.
Oh, yeah, true.
Let's make it positive.
Glad
to be back. How y'all doing?
In regards to mistakes, Miss Maria said, I too like to make things as close to perfect as possible. Sometimes it can be almost crippling because I get upset and will give up on the project. I used to be that way, but if I know that I have... Okay, so that's where my... what is it called? Procrastination will come in. So I'm super excited about a job. I'll get it. If I mess up, I'll put it to the side and have to come back to it later. And that causes me problems because when later comes, now I'm under pressure to get it done by a certain time. All because of a mistake, which it may not have been as big of a mistake as I thought it was, but depending upon who you deal with.
But the thing is that sometimes you have to let it go because that mistake can be a mistake.
Yeah.
That can cost you money. Now, sometimes pressure makes everything better. It's not to say that it doesn't. But you had to figure out what caused that mistake when it's a real mistake. The needle was bent. At the same time, the thread broke. And why does it keep breaking? Because something's bound up underneath.
Right.
And that's a mistake that is uncontrollable. It's not a creative mistake.
Right.
It's something that is preventing you to make the product.
Right.
And that's the difference. Anytime there's a problem with the product being made, yes, that's a problem. But if it's a creative mistake can make you a lot more money.
That's true.
And that's the difference between a lot of things and a lot of people being frustrated. Now, if it's off-center, okay, yeah, is it because of my machine or is it because I need to start drawing a line on my machine so I need to keep center?
Right.
These things that can to make you better. And like I said before, mistakes are not bad things. They are identifications to either make you better or at the same time identify that something's wrong.
Right. Oh, that tells me that all the time. I'm always having something.
But you got people a lot of people understand that.
Yeah.
And not taking it as negative.
Now, Chunky Model TV, you were asking what's the name of the heat transfer. It's a dark heat transfer.
Yes, I don't have it with
like the brand name. I don't have the name.
You can still get the same one that you had when you.
Yeah, I can put it in the Amazon. In the Amazon link in the Amazon store for the baby's booty, and it'll let you know.
It's the same one that you was doing the 600 bags for.
No, that's different. I didn't do the 600 bags with the heat transfer paper from WM Plastics because WM Plastics was more.
WM Plastics. We just use that for this.
Okay, all right, yeah, no, I'll put it in.
We gotta go to Amazon. We gotta Amazon pay us. So,
do I have the?
No, it's the same thing. That's what I was talking about because that's that one.
No,
sheet.
I was thinking if maybe I may have the bag of it back there. I'll look and see here.
No, I got it in my shop because you gave me the last one.
No. I gave you the last one from WM Plastics.
That was the big one?
Yes.
Oh.
So I bought smaller ones to do those bags with. I bought a smaller pack off of Amazon. Yeah, that was different. Renee Boyd says it's a sleep shirt. Yeah, that could be a sleep shirt, but I don't sleep in sleeves, so I'd be done burnt to smithereens. Angelia says, what's the best one to buy, a Cricut or a Scan and Cut? That is I would lean towards Scan and Cut because you don't have to have the internet from what I understand with it, but being that I have yet to successfully use the Scan and Cut for something, I would say a Cricut. But you have to have the internet. Yeah, it's right there on the shelf. You have to have the internet with the Cricut. Carmen J says, good night, Miss Eve, Justin, and everyone. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Established says, hey Eve, can you tell me that site again to get the right ink or ask questions about my messed up WF7110? It's called Caps on Fire. CAPS, like a hat, baseball cap. Caps on Fire. You can look them up on YouTube and Facebook, but the Facebook group will be more helpful because you can actually talk to people real time and have them answer back and stuff like that. What kind of vinyl is on your shirt within the YouTube logo? I don't have any vinyl behind this at all. This is all rhinestones. This is all bling. We love it, bling. Carol Goldman talking about my face is priceless. Maria said, I would add a name on the side of your design, Eve. Yeah, that would be a cool way to balance that out.
But it's not off-centered.
Yeah, it is too. Miss Debbie Kidd says, I have a sublimation question. What is the most common size mugs do you all use? 11 ounce or 15 ounce? Okay, so that was one of the things that I wasn't too sure about because when Will was doing our mugs for the hoop group, he was using the 15 ounce mugs. Okay, so these are the taller mugs, and here's an 11 ounce mug, so it's a sizable difference. But to me, these are so much easier to get a hold to, and they're less expensive. So I felt like people would spend more, or not spend more, they would be more willing to purchase if it was the 11 ounce versus the 15 ounce. Okay, so but that's a personal preference because when I do a cup of coffee, I just do your regular cup because even on my Keurig, the large size just fills this up. Whereas this one, here. Yes, the 11 ounce, but that doesn't fit the 15. I mean, it fits the 15 ounce, but it's not. See, you slide it in. It fits. So I can do 15 ounces. I hadn't even tried.
I know it was just sitting on the floor like it wasn't. It's like, hey, I'm lonely.
Yeah, it was gonna be lonely because I'm not doing any mugs right now. But a lot of that depends on your market, my dear, because some folks love the larger mugs. I personally prefer the shorter mugs for my own personal use. I prefer the shorter mugs, but I do have that one because this is the hoop group mug. Hoop group.
I got mine.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make more so we can figure that out. Dorothy Gaston said that you were correct. Not sure at that because I done took too long on the chat. And Miss Maria told me you and Justin are so funny together. Hey, girl, we've been bantering back and forth for a long time. How long has it been? 2 years?
I don't know. It's longer than that. Don't do that because at the same time, every time when we start doing
I know, we never can.
And then when I tell you the date, you be like, what?
Yeah.
And then I forget, and then I gotta go. Yeah, it's just it's been a minute. It's been over 4 years. Something like that.
See, Leah says I had made a mistake with sublimation by putting a name upside down on an item. My teen daughter loved it, and she took it. Yeah.
And now everybody on the team will be like, "Hey, I want mine just like that."
Right. Because it's unusual, and that was one of the things that you would teach me. It was like it's unusual.
Just like
different.
But you had to, just like you were saying before when we had got cut off a minute ago. Just like when your father's no look.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Go ahead, and I'm gonna let you have it.
No, because I don't have
you don't
a
have
shirt.
a shirt, but at the same time, you can still tell the story.
Well, yeah, I guess to me a visual is better, but
mine's is at my shop. Right?
We have you guys seen my dad's logo where it says no look, and then it's got the orange basketball
just give them a visualization.
So like in the one that I'm talking about, there's a basketball here instead of a golf, and see this one was messed up too. This one was crooked, but if you know, and because it's got the press lines, I pressed too hard on it. Whoops.
Okay, so the press lines, right? So now because she's a bling master, what I would have did is put bling all the way around this, and then at the same time,
he's trying to put me to work.
No, I'm not putting.
That would have been cute though.
Billboard.
That would have been
cute.
It's a
girl hat.
That would have been. That would have been cute though.
It's a girl hat.
He's talking about a girl hat.
I mean, no, because I would have wore it. Don't get me.
Exactly.
But not. I mean, if you put bling around it,
yeah, if
around
you put
there,
bling, I doubt you.
I'm not. No, just on that too. Let's talk about the lips. And so when we first talk about her
that's
lips,
right.
Her
it
lips,
was a bling design of
the
first
time
that were like
you had them, the lips.
He hated them.
It's on video. I mean, I'm on. I hated them because I see so much to go with it. Now it's like the red lips, and I wanted glitter on. I mean, I wanted the bling on top.
Yep.
And I'm like, ooh, layers and everything. Yep. You see how I went?
Yep.
Now, guess who? Making sublimation, and then I'm still in the background. And
so, anyways, my daddy's logo had the basketball right there, right? And we were doing vinyl. So, this is sublimation. This had a sublimation. But at that time, it was way back, and Justin was here, and we were making the shirts, and the shirts were vinyl.
You bring it to my shop.
And we pressed the basketball vinyl. It's orange. But when we pressed it with a towel.
Yes.
It was pressed on the towel. So when we lifted it and looked, the orange had pits in it from the towel. And my dad was like, oh no, it ruined the vinyl. And we were looking at it like, man, it did. Oh man, I'm sorry. You know, maybe it was a towel. I don't know. And then Justin was like, but it looks like a basketball now.
It looked exactly like
and
the texture of the basketball, and I was so like excited about it. And everybody was like, "Why are you so excited?"
And if you hadn't have pointed that out, I would have.
It ended up being a
like
hit. A basketball.
All the customers loved that shirt. All of them. They loved that design. So after that, my dad has a little piece of towel that every time he makes that shirt, he presses that basketball with that towel
and I got
to give it the texture. Right.
Got 2 signed shirts.
So sometimes the mistakes aren't what we think are the mistakes, but that's one instance. I mean, it's a ton. Just like you like that umbrella over there.
I do love that umbrella. You know why I love that umbrella? The first thing is this. 1, you did it live. 2,
I did.
You got to see the mistakes. And you know what? My mother and me was watching it, and that's why this show today is starting with mistakes. Because people don't see what we go through and those mistakes, and at the same time, why don't be upset sometimes about you making a mistake. Is it going to make your business better, or at the same time, is it more creative? And now it becomes creative. Now, the one lady how do you put it upside down, but at the same time, or backwards? But not everybody wanted it.
Yeah, because her daughter wanted it right after that.
Now at the same time, everybody wanted it. They want it backwards now.
Right.
Mistakes, if they're creative, are beneficial. If it's a mistake doing machines or anything that's preventing you to have money, then at the same time we need to fix it.
So Leah mentioned, you mentioned with fees to embroidery, I ran across some charge a fee for just turning on their machine. And the sad thing is, I can understand that because
it's a business.
I have lowballed myself on so many jobs that when I got done, I was like, have my kids do all the time. I was like this, like, oh my God, I cannot believe. So now, with a discussion with Mr. Lowry, with my husband, or as some call Mr. Booty. So after a discussion with him, he was like, I would much rather you make stuff and just give it to people, because you get so frustrated when you don't price it correctly. It comes out better by just giving it to them, and I get what he's saying totally, but I had to learn to price correctly. And
but that comes with having somebody who is financially who does that that don't do that business, and and it's because of how much materials do we have at the same time? How much time do we spend? Where we're creative people, but now once you give me that information, I know how to do it. But prior to that, how do I get that information? And I have something for you, but I'm working on it this week, where you can put it on the baby's booty. This is how, if you're going to do a business, how to charge.
Okay, that sounds like a cool idea.
I had to do it. I had to do it. The reason I had to do it is because you know me. First thing is this. I don't really look at numbers, but the key thing is a lot of people want me to do things for them. But I'm very expensive because I'm expensive. Yeah. And it's not expensive. I just think that that's what I'm worth, and I know that I'm worth that.
Right.
But the next thing is this: if I decide that your mother wants something, I'm gonna give it to her for free. That's because I chose to.
Right.
But I'm not gonna let the customer dictate my price.
Right, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't. That's so if a person, and you said that was with Sublimation that they were charging to turn the machine on, ink ain't. I mean, well. Stop.
I know. See, once again,
I'm just saying.
No, you can't do that because so now that goes back to that too.
Yeah.
No matter what it is,
you're right.
You still got to do the cost of the I mean, everybody doing the same thing. It don't matter how much you got it for because you could have got blessed.
That's true.
Now you got that profit to go ahead and get more material.
That
was that blessing that you, or that loan that you didn't have to pay back. See, people don't see that. It's a loan that you don't have to pay back because somebody gave you something. Now you can go ahead and get you a 7710.
See, and I'm bad. I'll just go ahead and give them that price break because I got the price break.
No, you can't think like that.
Yeah.
That 7710 is still going to be the same number.
Right. You're right about that.
So now, because you had got a blessing and somebody gave you that material, or at the same time they felt that you needed that material so you can get what you wanted. You can't always think what somebody gave you so you can give it to somebody else. Blessings come different ways.
Right, that's true.
But you can't give it to everybody.
That's true.
Some people don't know what a diamond is, they still want that dollar bill.
But you the one told me about diamonds, so I'm bad about that now.
Yeah, you already know I don't like diamonds.
Yeah, I know, and I totally get it.
But
it makes all the sense in the world.
Somebody next door be like, "You got that diamond?" I'm like, "Yeah." They be like, "I'll give you all my stuff." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I'm the dude. I'm gonna give seafood away and keep the rice and honey.
So, Dr. Threads is here. Hello, my love. How are you? She said, good discussion. Thank you. I appreciate that. The Chunky Model TV says, I've encountered some really difficult customers when it comes to that. So, yeah, the money thing and the particular over designs thing is just a fool.
But I have to tell a lot of people, you don't have to have every customer.
Like Miss Bickham just says, she said, yes, it's paid for. But if they want something else, it starts all over. But I say in vain because I like to finish the project. Wrong word choice. I'm going to get paid. Oh, Nina. Yas. Nina. Nina Dark Transfer. Thank you, Marianne Reddick. That was perfect. Nina is one of the heat transfer vinyls. I'm pretty sure that's the one at WM Plastics. It's Nina. Lisa Danelli says, hello, Eve, Justin, and everybody. Hello. Miss Bickham said, PITA customers. Woo! They drive me up the wall. I know that's right. Sheila Cushionberry says, Cricut is supposedly going internet free by the end of the year, and that is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Charlene Mitchell says, good evening, everyone. Hi, Eve. Hello. How are you? Miss Bickham says that she got hers on Friday and hadn't actually. We're supposed to be talking about that. You're welcome, established in the D. Ronnie's Rap says, do you think the sublimation equipment will be on sale during the Amazon Prime days? I'm hoping that it will. Okay, so that's some research that's going to have to take place because there's a lot of stuff in my list. But I definitely wanted to be sure to guide you guys to the best deals instead of just having to flounder around on your own. And not all the deals will be available at all times. So some of those are like lightning deals, so to speak. So we'll have to find out when all of that is going to take place, and I'll keep you all updated.
Ronnie's Rap, I got to get in contact with you.
Okay. Brenda Golden says, hello, Eve. Ordered the Epson 7710 today for $149. That's what I paid for mine. The 7710.
How much?
$149. And then Best Buy last week, I don't know if it's still going on this week because today could have been the last day, but last week they were offering the printer. You bring in a printer, they give you $50 off. So the printer was actually $99.
This and this comes together.
No, sir.
What's that?
That's my printer for invoices and paperwork.
Oh, so you got a secondary printer?
Yes.
For okay.
Yeah, I've been had that one. That one, the ink on that fool thing is stupid expensive.
But see, that's anyway.
I can't. There's no cartridges with it.
Okay. Anyway, so we'll talk about it later.
Oh my god. So anyway, and then I bought the 7710. Can I order a Hoop Group mug from you? Well, we'll have to see. I don't know if Will has any left. I'll check. If he doesn't, then yeah, you'll be able to order one from me. American Debbie says, I'm trying to figure out which ones to buy. I haven't gotten my system hooked up yet. So we'll have to see if we can help get all of that straightened out. It's Carol coming to my forever. Ooh, you paid $179? Did I pay? I didn't pay $179 for mine. That price must have went up. The 7710.
I mean, $150.
Yeah, see, even Miss Debbie says she got hers for $149. Miss Bickham to my Justin in those lips. That's funny. The price went back down to what Eve paid. Okay, that's good. Everywhere I look, the 7710 is $170. That's because that 7710 is a hot machine right now.
But you don't have to do that. You can get a 2750 workforce. The 2750 workforce is nothing but an 8x11. It does. The thing costs $50. It costs $50.
And he has.
And I have it.
Yep.
This is what made this.
Yeah, he does have the smaller printer. So
and
yeah,
once
and
you
it
go
works.
ahead and go on to the Baby's Booty on Amazon, then you can get the ink cartridges that go for it. Now, when you go ahead, I'm telling you, sometimes even though they got blessings, and I'm getting the 7710 because I'm gonna save my money up. But the key thing is this: sometimes you have to start off where it fits your budget. And what works well, even though theirs is bigger and it does twice as much, sometimes we just need to walk one step at a time to do 1,000 steps, and you'll see how far you get. That's the key thing. And I'm gonna use my 2750 workforce, and it's an Epson.
Yeah.
So now that's how all of these other things that were sublimated and how we're learning how to sublimate because of my little, and I'm gonna say my little printer that's Epson that I love.
But it works.
No, but at the same time, that got me to purchase the ink. Now when I went and purchased the ink, I showed you the ink. Now when you showed the ink, now at the same time it's on YouTube. YouTube now you got umbrellas. At the same time, now you see how these mistakes work.
And now I got all these folk all over the place.
Now they want 7710s, but they
Yeah.
don't even worry about the 2750 no more. Get you a 2750. It's $50. $50. It's $50.
So Debbie says you can also order it from Office Depot. I'm not sure what the prices are. Brenda says she was surprised to find it for that price. She was traveling back today from Maryland and just looking on Amazon and ran across it. That's a popular printer now. Chunky Model says that makes me feel better because I'm learning and jacking up stuff. I know, right? Everybody started somewhere. You got that's just the way it is. I think embroidery was one of my most stressful things of my life. It's because you're putting a lot of emphasis on it coming out perfect. And when I had to learn from other folks that stuff just isn't going to come out perfect all the time. So I learned that you can't be super serious about all the embroidery that you do because something, and this is the thing, it's not always on you. Like I was telling him, needle breaks, freaking bobbin gets tangled up in the bottom because of lint, because you gotta clean it out. Or I'm gonna tell y'all,
but you didn't even know.
I'm gonna tell y'all something else. I was doing a baby blanket yesterday. Okay, somebody brought me a blanket. I embroidered on the blanket. All I did was do the baby's name in cursive. Gorgeous blanket. I'm gonna have to see if I can pull up the picture and show y'all. But the blanket stitched the first letter, the A. The baby's name is Aubrey. The A stitched beautifully. Okay, but when it got to the letter U, it started the outline of the first part of the letter U, and then it went back to the top so that it could fill in the stitches all the way around. I don't know why the stupid machine just went off to the side, and I don't even think it was the machine. I thought it was the design, but it didn't look like it was the design, because when I just so happened to be watching it, y'all. When I tell y'all that if I hadn't been watching it and came back and found that later, I would have been upset. So when I finally took it, I had to adjust the machine, fast forward. I had to figure that thing out. I figured it out because I done jacked up stuff one too many. That's the other good thing about mistakes. You learn how to fix.
And you learn how the sound of your machine is.
Yeah.
Your machine can go.
Yeah, and I'll be like, what in the world? I am bad about that, y'all. I know the sound of my baby.
And you could be all the way outside feeding your little chicken. And be like, wait, oh no.
I ain't seen chicken.
I don't know
Anyway, I know the sound of my baby. So when I'm sitting here and that thing humming along and something changed, I'm like, oh God, the bobbin done ran out. And then my machine will go blue blue, and I'm like, oh, and it's the bobbin, because you learn to pick up on that kind of stuff. But mistakes are gonna happen. Things are gonna happen. Things are going to happen. You just have to right. Thank God it was a $5 blanket from, I think it was a not $5 blanket. It was a blanket from Family Dollar. So I could have easily gotten another one and done it. But I say that just so happened they probably would have ran out of the pink blanket and it wouldn't have been one to get. So at any rate, I said that to say, don't beat yourself up super bad about a mistake or something happening to your embroidery project or your vinyl project, or because I've had my heat press too hot one time and it acted up. I mean, it's always
we did the
something.
sublimation. You the mirroring image again.
I'm bad about forgetting the mirror.
But at the same time, that happened on live. So now these are the key things that sometimes that you have. Sometimes you have to make you a memory board that you say, you know what? Watch out for mirroring, or change your pattern,
or not be doing 2 and 3 things at one time. So I'm trying to do live and work on a project at the same time. That's a recipe for disaster. So, but I like that because that lets people see.
But that's what got us to do this show today, because we make mistakes, and no one. Everybody fails to realize that even though we look like we just like, hey, this is perfect, or I done something abstract or whatever. No, it's because obviously something may have happened that you don't know about.
Right.
And now you're like, oh my God, this is God's gift to the world. And we like, thank you.
Right.
I don't have to refund you.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I don't have to refund you.
That is the worst.
I don't have to pay you for shirts.
I have not had to refund anybody yet that I know of.
Man, I had a refund that cost me $300. I had to pay for the shirts, I had to pay for the vinyl that I used, and I paid for my time because I had somebody helping me. At the same time, I lost out. When I tell you I lost out, I lost out. But the key thing is this: that was a mistake that I learned again. Sometimes you have to understand what's really going on and not over and don't. I'm not arrogant, but I do get to a point where I'm comfortable and I think I got it.
Right.
But it's not. It's just okay. This is repetition.
Right.
But then when something's wrong or you don't know it's wrong, now it's costly, and it cost me $300. I had to still pay the people. I had to buy them more shirts because at the same time now they didn't want to deal with me anymore. Ooh. Then at the same time I still had to pay for the vinyl that I used.
Yeah.
And I lost out on that. I mean, I lost. But at the same time I had no problem doing it because I learned that sometimes I need to say no.
Ooh. Sometimes you need to do what?
Say no.
So what do I need to know that I'm supposed to be able to do?
Oh, some customers will tell you off gate. That one that call you and say, how much is this? No, it's a no. I don't know how to do that. Matter of fact, I'll give you a company that does digitizing, and so you need to talk to them because I don't have the time to do this. And now you started doing that. Now with that man calling you, this right here, blessing, has jammed up, and you knew it happened, but you can't because this man is talking. And you know what? One, I gotta go. And you know who gonna go? That dude on the phone, because this one keep making me money every day, and she loves me,
Yes,
she adores me. But at the same time, that man, if he don't never call back again, it's 27 other people that's gonna do it again.
Yeah, I had to start telling people no, because
no is a very good word, and I say it's a very good word.
Give pass that problem off to somebody else. And it's funny that there's a group on Facebook that is centered around Charlotte businesses, right? So, of course, of a certain caliber of folks, but it's still a Charlotte business group. And people go in there often and say, I need this embroidered by Friday. Who can you refer me to? And there's a couple of folks that will throw my name in there. Do I respond?
No.
Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore. Because if you got enough gumption to come in and say, I need this many of that by, and you're putting a short time, I ain't got time for that. So I sit quiet, and they don't ever send. I mean, the person doesn't reach out to me, or if they do, I give them a high number because you're wanting me to do something in a certain time frame.
I have to get paid for the.
I gotta get paid for that, and you're putting yourself above my other customers. So you gotta wait, or you're gonna pay to be to the front of the line. I put $200 to $300 over whatever my customer. So if I got a customer, no, watch this. If I got a customer that I'm doing and it's $300, and you want to come in above them, you need to pay double what they're paying. So if I have any issues with them, I can accommodate them with another $100. Right.
I got to accommodate you with another $100. I still made my money.
Right.
Boom. Well, but I have to take care of the person that I pushed off.
I ain't thought about that.
No.
I hadn't thought
because
about it like
if you feel you should be able to cut in the line, that's why you got a VIP ticket. And if you got a VIP ticket, that VIP ticket costs a lot of money.
Hey, we got VIP tickets now, y'all. And Chunky Model TV said, is there a method to not lowballing yourself? She's done that a lot, but she also would really like to see that price thing talking about. So we'll definitely bring that.
I got it off Instagram, and it's in my thing. Hold on.
Okay, so we'll definitely do that. Miss Beckham says mistakes are unique designs. It's our creative expression.
And it costs.
Right. Leah says my son who lives in Charlotte gets after me all the time for not charging enough for my time. He has a business mind.
That's who you need to keep talking to. Mm-hmm. Let him do the finance. You do the creativity. It's the difference. I mean, not to say that I don't have. Well, I mean, I have people, but they don't. It's the difference between Mr. Lowry and Miss Lowry right here. At the same time, he is the finance. That's what he does. He does numbers.
Yes.
At the same time, she is creativity. At the same time, this is why he get mad when she's spending some numbers and da-da-da-da-da. But at the same time, that's his job to handle the money.
Yeah,
and if he handle the money, this is why we could be on YouTube. This is why.
Yeah.
So now you can't get mad sometimes. You just got to understand that sometimes you need to have that person that looks at money.
Yeah, and I'm not the one to look at money.
But
I'm trying to learn it, though. I am trying
to learn it. It's not to say that you shouldn't learn it.
Right.
But at the same time, that's just like me learning, okay, the how I made this.
Right.
And now, how many stitches is going to be in there? And at the same time, do I really want her?
Right.
And now, how much is going to cost?
Right.
So now, just as much as I learned you, at the same time, Miss Larry like this. So when she going to learn? Anyway, I'm on your team, boss. Anyway, so that's how it becomes. And so if your son is the finance dude, let him be the finance dude.
Yeah.
But you want to be like, hey, how much can I spend? We ain't worried about that. You get a separate card that he allows you to spend, and that's your money that you spend on it. Now you make money with that, and you keep putting it back in.
With the back door to the bank account anyway, and then end up getting
laid
all the way out. Ooh,
I got money for the baby's booty.
Yes.
Yeah.
The baby's booty needs money. Thank you.
Yeah, all day. I didn't want to do it on the line thingy.
It's all right.
Yeah. No,
we'll take money line. Okay. Sheila Cushionberry says, no matter how low you go, there will always be someone that wants it less. Got to know your worth and stand your ground. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Debbie Kidd says, anything that I embroider is at least $8. I would rather do nothing than to work for nothing. I know that's right. Miss Bickham say, you got that right, Debbie. That's funny. Yes, knowing our worth is important. I'm getting there. I really don't have much competition here with my sewing gift, so that's good. Chunky Model says, I always learn so much from you, Miss E. Well, this is a collective effort tonight. I definitely appreciate Justin being here. We're not done just yet.
This is my heart. At the same time, Miss Larry and Miss Ev, they have been nothing but the truth to me ever since I met them.
Oh, we've had a great time.
They always take care of me.
Mm-hmm. Even though he wasn't trying to fool with me at first. I
mean,
get the number to your son.
No, that was respect.
It was respect. I'm messing with you.
Oh, wait a minute. Look, my face will change. Wait a minute. No, that was
It was
respect.
funny when I first met him. I was like, if you need embroidery, blah, blah, blah. He was like, no, I'm going to call your son. I'm not calling you.
Yes, because that's how I am.
I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, because she keep coming to the shop. Her dad comes to the shop. Her husband comes to the shop.
Everybody
comes to the shop.
My aunt be like, "Hey, Justin."
Look, yo, just like when your mama was talking to my mother.
Yep. Yeah. Oh Lord, y'all, this here is a mess.
I'm here. I told y'all in the beginning, the first time I was on Baby's Booty.
Yeah.
I am not going anywhere. No, I will never have a YouTube channel. This.
Several folks have asked.
No, but I'm not gonna. I mean, they always ask, but I'm never gonna have a YouTube channel. I am part of the Baby's Booty.
How hard we gotta beg to get him to have a YouTube channel?
I don't.
Beg him.
But at the same time, guess what? You know how I am. I like to be behind the scenes.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
I don't want to deal with a lot of people.
That's true. But heck, sometimes he don't even want to deal with me, so we get that.
That's why I tell her, just go ahead. It's on in the back. The heat presses on the back.
And send me back to the back to do my own work. Thank you, Miss Carol Coleman. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you.
Oh,
tell Justin.
No, let's do super chats.
Oh my God. What did you just say? No, let's not. Okay, all right.
That's what I said.
See, you may be missing my spot. Teresa Spencer, greetings from Las Vegas. Greetings, Teresa.
50 on the super chat.
Don't be.
Yep, I did that.
Why you gotta show? He gave 50 to the super chat, y'all. Woo!
Yes.
Well, your name ain't in lights. But thank you.
Mine's in cash. It's in her hand.
Thank you, Justin, for the super chat. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Miss Bickle says, but I only knew what Eve has. I knew I had someone to help me if I ran into problems.
Miss Beckham, you and your husband, I enjoyed you at the MDNA. We're finna do the next show. The next show is in November.
Yeah.
We're going to do the same thing. Thank you for, just believing in who she said that I was.
Yep.
And thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best way I could put that.
Yeah.
Because y'all been like super
awesome.
Y'all gave me so much energy. Remember when I was talking about it today for somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
This same way they did it for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of you. And then
we had a good time.
Yeah, we did.
We had a good time. I like connecting with you guys. All of y'all are just amazing, and y'all keep me motivated to continue on with what I do. So I definitely appreciate that. Leela says thank you. She'll look at that 2750 workforce. Teresa says she got hers from Staples and it was $60. It was a workforce too, but I don't know which one.
Okay.
Maria says, Justin, you're so right. That's how I do. I start out small, learn what I'm doing, and then advance to the next size up. That's smart.
But even with that, man, sometimes I stay small.
Yeah, well, sometimes staying small is good because trust and believe. When I transitioned from the small 4x4 embroidery machine to that, and then realize I'm going to have to go from these little cones of thread to now these much bigger cones of thread.
But okay, so now hold both of them up. Just hold both of them up. Do you understand this is cheaper than that?
Yes. Now.
But
a lot of people would
think, oh, that big one is so much money. And you're like, wait a minute, I can do 27.
Actually, I get a good deal on my threads. So
Will, how you doing?
No,
no, I gotta put it out for Will.
Will uses.
No, I just gotta put Will out because I got.
Will ain't here. I
don't want him to see it and be like, oh, you ain't say that. Hey, Will, miss you.
We miss you, Will. Join us next time because we missed you this time. Angelia says, I agree with you on the size of the printers, Justin. I was looking at Walmart website and they had a lot of printers with the tanks instead of just regular cartridges. Ooh, Sharon Davenport says hello from deep Northeast Texas. Please hit the like button. She said deep Northeast
She
Texas.
was gangster on that.
I know, right? And I know it's hot down there too. Teresa says the Workforce 2630 was the one that was $60 that she got.
She got a 2630.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 2750,
nice.
and I paid $50. Well, do we want to even go into conversation about how I found out about all this other stuff? Do you want? Can I go into that conversation?
Of course you can.
Okay, so I had a 2750 Epson printer. So I was going to print out some shirts, and I needed to get at least 10 shirts done, and I needed to go and get the vinyl, which I did WM Plastics, But the ink ran out on Crimson.
Oh, God.
But the shirt was, all I wanted to do was print black ink.
That's that one. That fool stopped.
Watch. But did you know that black and crimson comes out at the same time? Crimson and black, that's how they get you. So the crimson keeps on coming out with the black. So now that's why it constantly goes out.
That's trash.
But you would think so. But that's what pissed me off. So when it pissed me off, I went and got black, and I got crimson. Okay. Next thing I know, magenta went out. Now I can't use crimson or black or any other one until I fill this one up.
Right.
I said, this is $50 every time that's I get one. These inks.
That's that one.
I said, it's got to be another way.
Yeah.
So they have two ways. Well, I'm not going to put it out here, but the second one is the ink system that we dealing with.
Okay.
And you can still use it as ink as in a printer.
Right.
But
that is
the key thing is this: if you desire to continue to spend $50 on the cartridges for Epson, not to say the Epson's printers are not good or the inks are not good. No, it's not that. What it is they give you the inks for free, and then you pay for the printer. How they get you is to keep paying for the ink. That's how it goes. So the continuous ink system has bullied that. It's 20 times more than it is for those cartridges. Now, the best part about it is I didn't know it was sublimation until I read up on it before I talked to her.
Yeah.
So I read up on it, and I'm like, I can do this. Okay, so that'll be another avenue because somebody else we had talked about, and then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be as good as what grass. What's grass?
Sawgrass.
Sawgrass.
Right.
Sawgrass is a good company.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying it is not a good company, but for people who want to try the CIS system, is enjoyable. But whew, that's how I found out. Then when I told her about it, and she was like, "It could do what?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Yeah." And then she was like, "I'm gonna try now. I'm gonna read up on it." I said, "I already read up on it." She was like, "You sure?" And I said, "No, I'm sure." And was I not telling you the truth?
You was telling the truth.
And then all of a sudden, an umbrella that got HLR on it, and then it's got mirror, and then now we do mistakes. And guess what? Hey y'all, I'm here.
but
it's enjoyable.
I mean, because Will had told me about sublimation, so I knew about it, but I didn't know about it.
Well, see, I did the same thing, and the reason is sublimation. No one had ever explained to me what sublimation was and how it worked.
Right.
But I came across something just because I didn't want to keep paying $50 for ink.
And you know the CISS system will not fit in that.
Well, we're not worried about that. You don't.
Anyways, because you can put real ink.
Just sell it. It's just paper. It's only for invoices.
I know, but there's a story behind it. I can't sell it.
Oh, okay.
Chunky Model TV says Seam Rippers really my best friends. Chunky Model TVs, yes, we love Seam Rippers around here. That's why I got a drawer full sitting right over there.
I'm sorry.
Yamake talking about how y'all is gonna make me awaken my daughter with laughter. That's funny.
But I don't think.
Somebody asked about the super chat link. There's not a link somewhere. You know where you type in what you want to say when you type it in on YouTube.
Yes, mine says a tap right
there. Should be a $sign down there.
Right there.
Yeah. You click the $sign and that's how you
I don't even be wanting to do it. I just rather give you the money in hand.
Oh, thank you.
No, I mean, I appreciate it. Stop. I mean,
well, the cool thing is Super Chat is awesome. Now, you also, there should be a link down below to my PayPal as well, where you can directly PayPal to the Baby's Booty. So there's a couple of ways to do it if you feel so inclined. But the cool thing is PayPal is instant. YouTube, I have to wait a couple of months to get it, which is fine because I get income from YouTube, and it buffers the amount that I get. It's not much, but it's something. And I do receive it, and they're pretty fair with their prices for the most part. In my opinion, I'm okay with it. So, but thank you for asking about that. Marge Campbell says, I embroider and quilt at the same time or work with thrift shop customers, but I can tell when one of the machines has an issue. You can do this for over 12 years. You learn the sounds. And Ingrid to my preach, brother.
Preach. Church. That's what we call it, church.
Right. Maria says, it took me a long time to learn to say no. Yeah. That word is the word no can give you peace of mind. It does around here all the time. Because when I tell y'all, when I stress out, I stress out. So I have to be really careful with what I take on.
That's why I brung her Cuzzo's the banana pudding.
This nut brings me banana pudding knowing I'm diabetic, y'all.
Who ain't gonna eat it though?
He's trying to kill me. Ew. He's trying to take me out, y'all. It ain't
man,
right.
Y'all ain't had no Cuzzo's. Their banana pudding.
Yo.
Or the lobster mac and cheese and shot. Ooh,
No,
Charlotte.
no.
See, you can't eat seafood.
I can't
do that.
eat it. But no, that banana pudding. His banana pudding has strawberry in it.
Ooh, when I tell you chef at Cuzzo's Cuisine. Oh, wait a minute. 3418. Drive.
Right? Ooh, I love Cuzzo. But that banana pudding has strawberry.
You need to go and ask for Chef and Cricket and then Sean. Y'all.
If you ever come to Charlotte, you really should eat Cuzzo's Cuisine.
We'll take you.
Yeah, he's on. He cooks even on the news station.
Yeah.
He's the chef on the news station and stuff.
Yeah, on Channel 3 and Spectrum Television too.
Yep. Oh, really? I didn't know he was on Spectrum.
Because he just had an interview.
Yes.
5 years.
So yeah, that's what's up.
He did 5 years.
Marge Campbell says 2 ladies came into the shop on Wednesday afternoon. We need this king size quilt top quilted by tomorrow. Woo! Afternoon, so we have time to bind it. 5 quilts waiting. As much as I like these ladies and their charity, it was a definite no. Yeah. That was several months ago. I've had them in several times since. Still friends. That's good, because sometimes telling them no, it don't matter. They still going to be friends.
No is no. I still
Thank you, birthday. I appreciate the donation. The $10 donation. Thank you so very much. We always appreciate donations at this channel. That helps me buy the really cool stuff that we're going to have some fun with.
So Mr. Larry don't have to be on her.
We got to bring that.
I got to. I mean, the truth is the truth.
I know.
Your money, once again, people have to understand your finances and at the same time what you doing.
Yeah.
It's not to hide it.
If it weren't for him, I would not be able to do what I do at all, because he pays everything.
And
he pays
you already know.
I don't pay the bills. He pays the bills.
And he my squad. So
he pays the bills. So when there's something I'm wanting to invest in and have some fun, that's Mr. Well, I have a benefactor who has been there for me.
There's no benefactor. It's Mr. Larry. Or at the same time, anybody else is supporting us.
True.
Stop. Don't do that.
True.
Don't because that didn't sound right at all.
I saw we.
Okay.
I saw we.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Mr. Larry, I'm on your team.
Pearl Lucas says, learning so much from you guys. Thanks. You're welcome. Miss Bickham says that's when you hit them with a very high expedite fee.
Yep.
If they're willing to pay the price, then you made it worth your hassle. In some instances, for example, if it's 100 pieces in 2 days, that's not worth the hassle. Trust me, not around here, because I don't work like that.
No.
Leo says, but my son is not working with me. Unfortunately, I'm in Virginia. He's there. But what I've learned is it doesn't have to be face-to-face as far as in the same room. Mm-hmm. So there's FaceTime, there's Hangouts. If you have
community video chat.
Right. So as long as you have access to video chat and can have a meeting, so to speak, or Zoom. Zoom is a meeting app as well. That's how I and my new business partner, we sit and we do Zoom. So she has her business meetings with me once a week. So as to keep me where I need to be and keep Mr. Laurie from laying me out. So you can still consult with your son and he can still be there for you to work with you. Just because he's not in the same building, it doesn't matter. It still works. It still works. Miss Marianne said, I asked Miss Eve if she would consider being my mentor. Love to learn from her. The problem, okay, so I've had several people ask, and the reason why I have yet to accept or agree to it is because there's so much, there's directions that I'm trying to go in. And unfortunately, because I have so many directions going on at one time, I rarely have time for myself.
When I say you got a lot,
it's bad.
It's so bad that I can't even. I mean, not to say that I can't get to her, but I know that she had one. We got the cruise at the same time. Now we got
God. I ain't even talked about the cruise.
No, but at the same time, no. I mean, it goes down. Now we got YouTube channel. At the same time, how
there's still work.
Yeah, I mean, work is everything
that
now,
comes in
now with mistakes.
Yeah,
and now I mean, how the employees and how do we? And then you finna grab a couple more students. Whatever how do you do this?
Supposedly starting classes. I didn't tell you that. I have a place that's offering me space to do classes.
Oh yeah, because he already told me. He said, "Wait a minute, oh, you ain't think I knew." Anyway, so
I didn't think you knew.
No, I knew.
Yeah,
I knew,
it's a lot.
They presented it to me.
Oh, that's what's up.
No, they presented it to me and said, "You know what? Because of how,
okay,
DJ Styles."
So it's like I have so much going on that I just really my business partner lays me out all the time because I have assignments that I'm supposed to do prior to our weekly meeting, one time a week for an hour and a half, and it's like I'm struggling to keep up because there's a lot going on. So that's why I really don't feel like I would be a strong, valuable mentor. If you're going to be mentored, if that's the word, if you'll be a mentee, I would prefer to give you quality time that I can dedicate. And right now, I can't promise that to my own dang self. My husband mad because I can't dedicate that to him either.
I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna grab this phone. Miss Larry, I'm on your side.
Which is why he drug me out of town last week. Again, kicking and screaming.
You supposed to. I mean, that's why I left on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. I mean, at my shop, people would just constantly.
Right.
Constantly,
and so
you have no idea.
It's difficult. So I apologize for not responding. I've been trying to figure out how to respond because there's been so many that have asked, and yet that's just that. I want to make sure it's right. And I guess that's where.
Well, they can come to the classes.
Yeah, well, once the classes start, we could do classes. But as far as because to me, a mentor is someone that calls weekly at least, checks on you, what you got going on, how you. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong.
Okay, so your night, and then at the same time, this is a mentor. They walk around and deal with all the crap you don't have to deal. That's what a mentor is. It's the person that you're the night.
What?
They the one that had to polish all your uniform.
No,
that's a mentor. Yes.
That's not what this person is asking for.
Oh, then I don't understand what they're
asking for. When you're mentor, just like so if you're in.
That's me learning from you.
Yes. Like I could be your mentor as
far
as learning embroidery, right?
Yes, but you are.
I'm gonna stab you. So what happens is if you're having issues learning to do your job, or you want somebody to encourage you, keep you update, what's going on, that type stuff, and I can't keep up with myself.
No, we can't do that.
I can't.
We can't even do that for each other. Sometimes, I mean, just like my brother came out of town.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that he needed mentoring.
Okay. See.
No, because that wasn't true. Remember when we were
talking
about it?
Exactly. You're right.
Now,
see, that's exactly right. You proved to be his mentor
today
while he was
here.
Right.
But he was the one that taught me
initially. Yeah.
And then
a lot of times
sometimes
it comes full circle.
And once again, it did come full circle. Let's talk about him teaching me. So now he was happy this weekend.
Yeah.
Guess what? Hey, I ain't did sublimation yet.
Yeah, we'll get there.
No, but see, you
so
see how
there's a mentorship.
No,
there.
but at the same time, you're talking about how things like I didn't got all the stuff, but I didn't do it. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna run with it."
Right.
Those are the full circles all the way around where I didn't know he was feeling that way, and at the same time, you didn't know that I was feeling that way.
No, I didn't.
But that's the mentoring.
You know what? I just realized that 15 minutes till 10 o'clock. I'm gonna hurt you.
Sorry.
I said, but anyway.
No, you was hungry.
I'm still hungry.
And you still didn't show nothing.
I showed the thing. That's what I was talking about.
We did mistakes.
Yeah, well, we didn't finish mistakes.
No, we did mistakes. No, we really did. You know why? Because we kept talking over each other, and at the same time, those were the mistakes. And then, look, you know what the mistake was? If Mr. Larry, if he don't talk to you within the next 10 minutes,
probably gonna be mad because I ain't.
Just 10 minutes. He gonna say something, and then at the same time,
I'm surprised he ain't in here. But anyway, all right. So real quick, Yamake say, "Ha ha ha, that's real friendship." Yes, for sure. Patrick says, my favorite saying is, ooh, I like this. Failure to prepare on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part. Yes.
That's an intelligent saying.
Yeah.
People are not intelligent.
Yeah.
They're common.
Yeah.
They're like water.
Yeah.
It flows fast.
Marianne says, so should we wait till Prime Day before ordering our Epson CISS? I'm going to say no. Okay. Because the cool thing is, Epson Prime Day is this week, next week, this week. So what you can do is you have a Amazon told me what to tell y'all. They were like, there's a return window, so you can get the lower price if the price does drop. So like if you bought it tonight and the price drops, then you can contact them with the lower price. Yeah, something to that effect.
So right
I'm
now,
gonna look it up.
This is a yard and a half right now.
I think so. We can check before you leave.
Dude, no, because I'm gonna. No,
we can check before you leave.
Be quiet.
Leah says, I have to go night all, and we'll catch you all on a pre-recorded for the rest. And again, good to see you, Justin. Good night, Eve, Justin, and all, and as well, night, Will, if you come on. Shonda Coleman says, I'm tardy to the party, but I'll go back and watch what I missed. Welcome. Thank you. Carol Coleman says, tell Justin don't play.
Don't play with.
Don't worry about it. I'll hit you on that later. That is hilarious.
Oh, that was okay.
Carol Coleman says, and think I missed him. Oh, that's how we. Bickham says, I had somebody pay me a $60 rush fee for a Christmas order that originally cost $3.75. They said okay, so I did it. They wanted a tiny monogram, but I was slammed. Always charge expedite fees. Yeah, them was the folks that be killing me. Little Miss Boutique says, I wish I lived close to you. I wish y'all did too. But I hope to see y'all on the cruise or in the retreat that we're gonna have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there.
Lisa talking about, okay, 80 watching, only 31 likes. Hint, hint, hint. Hit the like and the thumbs up button. Thank you. The Brother and Lexmark work that way as well, with the ink running out in one color and it don't print no more. Girl, y'all talking about somebody who's... My printer's like that sitting right now because I think the blue is out. Blue or red. One of them.
What?
And will not print black. I got a whole cartridge full of black.
Oh, crimson.
But see,
those
are different cartridges.
No. It's called crimson.
I don't care what it's called. It won't print. That's what it's called.
Yes, because crimson is crimson and black. That's how they get you. The thing is this: if you think that you're printing black on white, a piece of paper, no, they put a little bit of blue in there, which is crimson, which is blue, and this is how it keeps squirting. So now you don't have no more blue, so you are forced.
All I know is when I change it to print grayscale, black and white, it best not be printing nothing but black. And I don't want you printing nothing else, and you should be able to print that because I got today black. I know. That's why I don't even want to talk about that. But anyway.
No, but you see how upset you were?
Yeah, very. Catherine Carr says I got a 2720 in Sublimation ink. Okay. Yeah, that's a 4740. I don't have a 2720. Bickham says, we witnesses, Eve. Justin is going to give you money straight out. Love it.
Who did that?
Miss Bickham said, you going to give me money straight out.
Miss Beckham, watch your mouth.
Teresa Spencer says, City Ink Express has a lot of CISS for different types of printers, but they don't have it for that one. Trust me. There's some kind of computer chip that has to go in that printer.
Yes.
And the computer chip has to be. You would think.
No, it's on purpose.
I've tried.
It's on purpose.
It hurts my heart. It really does.
It's on purpose.
Sheila Cushionberry says, "Don't you get a bigger cut donating through PayPal rather than Super Chat because Super Chat takes cut PayPal?" No. No, Super Chat does not take the cut to PayPal and YouTube. Because YouTube pays me directly. They don't pay me through PayPal. So the only difference is Super Chat is 30%. They do keep 30%, whereas PayPal doesn't take 30. I think it's 3% of PayPal. Oh, good. Carol Coleman says, "I didn't know that. I'm changing the donate. I get it, and that's fine. If you do, I will still acknowledge it." Miss Bickham to my Justin, you supposed to be looking out for my baby.
I did. What are you talking about? What am I?
Get him.
What I do? No, I took it. That's why Mr. McQuackers is on. I mean the flavors.
Woo! Donation process, yes, ma'am. Miss Bickham says you should have told them to take the quilt home with them, and they wouldn't have to wait. I know, right? Marianne, okay, I already said that. Catherine Carr, I've learned so much from you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. When we come to Charlotte, we're gonna have to all get together and go to dinner there. What you think?
Oh yeah, we going to Cuzzo's.
For sure. I love
For
Cuzzo's.
sure. I mean,
thank you, Yamakay. I appreciate the donation, the $10 donation. Thank you. I did I check that one? I hadn't checked that one yet. So thank you. I appreciate it. Maria says, Eve, the word no. Remember, I'm gonna have to post it somewhere. When they walk in, it's just gonna say no. And
it's just how they talk.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You gotta read between the lines. Some people just genuinely expect, because we're an instant gratification society. You know, that's why Amazon makes a killing off of
artistry is an instant gratification society. The business part is not. Oh, we ain't got enough money for that.
No, but that's what folks expect. I know.
Why you talking to Miss Larry?
I know.
Not us.
I know. So yeah.
You think I ain't trying to find Miss Larry right now?
Yeah. Miss Beckham said that she'll be at the show.
That's in November.
Yeah, she said she'll be there for sure. But in the meantime, she's gonna. She was gonna come this past weekend, but I was out of town. So
August is coming.
Well, we just can't get together. We can't get together September.
She in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't. But September is gonna be.
No, September's horrible. It's only Labor Day.
Wait a minute. Am I telling it right? October. October is the
Halloween.
Miami trip.
Once again, I'm not gonna be there.
Sheila Cushionberry says you're a mentor to us all through your YouTube channel. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And I guess in a way, if you think about it, yes, that's correct. Ingrid C says, hey y'all, with all the talking and listening, don't forget to hit the like button, and thank you. The Chunky Model TV, when it's Prime Day. Prime Day is actually 2 days this year. It's the 15th and the 16th of July. And Prime Day is a fool. So if you can go ahead and get your stuff early, then I would suggest that.
What do we need to do for that?
What, Prime Day?
I don't know anything about it. I mean, I'm putting Mr. McQuackins back up.
That's fine.
But I don't know anything about it.
Amazon Prime Day is a huge event on Amazon where they take items and they discount them for a limited amount of time. It's like lightning deals. So
it's like an hour?
Roughly. Right. No. Ooh. So that's per thing, though. So it's like a group of 200 things might be all discounted for 1 hour. Then the next, like 10 minutes later, another group of 200 things is for an hour. Yeah, it's like, it's intense.
So I mean,
it's real intense. And some of the stuff is quantities lasting, not the time. So if they sell out, it's gone. Okay, so I'm crying. So if I want, which you already know that I'm looking for the 5x7. Right. And if they got the 5x7 and it says click, you gotta know when to get it, when it's because they kind of tell you about when certain. Like I've been saving my money for that. Yeah. So what day is this? It could be on sale. No, the 15th or the 16th. 15th and 16th. Right. It's 2 days. That's next week. Yeah. Okay. So it's huge. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I have enough money for the 5x7. 2 of them. No, 2 5x7. Okay. But at the same time, one of us. Yeah,
Because I might be working. You
All
know
right.
me. Because
then let me know.
If it's an hour, I mean, if it's only an hour and I'm doing
I know.
I can't.
But that's why I'm trying to find out ahead of time what the deals are going to be, because there's a lot of folks are saying what those deals are going to be. Amazon is even showing.
I think
so
I paid.
If I can go through
I think I've already paid to be VIP, so you can go ahead and see if I can get a 5x7 for a number that is beautiful.
So at any rate, so I can get the difference on my printer good. Yes, you should be able to get the difference on your printer. So yes, Prime Day is the 15th and the 16th. If I'm not preoccupied, I'll handle it.
I mean, I'm not really worried about it.
When is the retreat? Okay, so there's 2 retreat dates. One is going to be just before the cruise. So we cruise out May 18th.
Yes.
Okay, so May, that's on a Monday. So May, either the 16th, that Saturday, or the 17th, that Sunday, is going to be a smaller retreat. But either later in the year, 9 times out of 10 is going to be next year, we're going to do an all-inclusive at a resort. And we're going to do the same thing we're doing on a cruise, but we're going to actually do at a resort. And here somewhere.
So that's a year after next.
Right.
Okay, so I'll be able to go to that one.
Right. So yeah, that's what we're shooting for.
But
I was considering doing both of them in the same year, but this cruise is whooping my butt. I had no clue how hard it was.
I thought you had another
together.
venue before the cruise.
I don't know. I might.
Okay, so
we'll talk about it.
Thank you.
So I can make sure that I know.
I was just trying to make sure you.
How hard is it to set up the CISS?
Not hard at all. When I tell you it's not hard,
I didn't think so either. Miss Bickham,
you
did
know
you
what
set
the
up
only
yours?
thing is this? You need to prime your system.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And there are videos out there that show you how to do. I think even Will has a video showing how to do the priming and stuff. So you can either look at Carolina Thread Place, which is Will, or you can look at Caps on Fire. He is very detailed with his. It's a long. It's actually a couple of videos together, and both of them are like 40 minutes to an hour.
I'll make a baby's booty one of it. It's just dumb.
Didn't somebody say they wasn't gonna be on YouTube?
No, I said yours.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're.
You
don't have
it. I said the baby's booty. See, you ain't thinking. You thought I was doing HLR or car serial. No,
okay, yeah. You could. Yeah, because it was not hard at all.
It's really not that it's difficult. You just have to understand the things that you need to do. We can do it on the we'll do it on the 2750, and we'll do it on the 7710.
No, you ain't talking junk.
No, I'm not talking.
No, because the thing is, once you do it on one, it's the same.
No, but we want to show them that
with the specific
to not feel intimidated because you may have something bigger or smaller. It does the same thing.
Oh, Miss Barbara Dan says, Justin, you're a hoot. Thanks for the visit. Good night, everyone. Hope you have a safe and happy week. Thank you, Miss Barbara.
Thank you so much.
We always love having you here.
Yeah, you won't see me for a year.
Crimson is red. Do you mean cyan?
Oh, cyan.
Lisa says. Yeah. Chunky Model TV says, is there a way to make it stop from the other colors? No.
It's how the machine is made.
Yep, they make
that machine to use other colors. Yeah. Well, no. Let's rephrase this. For black, they use blue and
jack
black.
You up.
That's what kills you.
Yeah.
The other ones,
because you're using ink colors that you shouldn't
primary.
be using. If you're printing it all black, why is you throwing blue?
Why am I using blue? That's what kills me. And that's why I decided I was looking for something else.
And you found the CIS.
No, I found something else.
Oh, okay.
No.
What we were going to talk about. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, little thing right there.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
But then, that's when, now this part right here, and so it makes so much more.
Yeah, it does.
But then again, the baby's booty keep making money.
We trying
to.
They
keep doing it because at the same time,
Chunky Bottle TV about y'all funny.
Good. We appreciate. Thank you very much. I enjoy being here.
Black, 100% cyan, yellow, and magenta. Yeah, you would think they would do it like that, but they trifling.
No, but at the same time, I enjoy being here.
Thank you.
I've always been here. I'm the dude that's always.
Oh no! Sheila Cushenberry said her new PE 800 broke last week, and the nearest repair shop is 2 hours away. At least it's still under war. The PE 800 is the 5x7 you were talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
What
Sorry.
Aww.
What happened to him? I'm sorry. Well, the fact that it's under warranty.
Right.
Somebody emailed me the other day, and they were like, "You referred me to this machine, and it needs to be fixed." And I'm like, "There's a warranty."
We got 15 minutes on dot. That's all.
It's already 10 o'clock.
I know, we got 15 minutes.
I'm going to get laid out, but it's all right. I'm having fun. You guys were awesome. This was a lot of fun tonight. This really was. And we're dropping with viewers anyway, so everybody's tired and ready to go to bed. Yeah. And I am not trying to go 3 hours. So
no, you're hungry, though.
You ain't ever lied. I need to eat.
No, and I mean, I still got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Why? You got another sign to do?
No, I'm losing weight.
Oh, you're going to work out. Got you. Have fun with that.
You don't think Kika
so at any rate,
you don't think Kika gonna beat me up? Oh, did you know Kika and Honey Baby is sisters? They twins.
Okay, no.
Yeah, that's how.
I didn't know that. Wait a minute. Somebody. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Somebody.
It's
a plastic
Kika.
part broke. Oh no! I saw
Can we make it?
Probably not. Mike could order it, but I don't know that she would even want to fool with it. So nothing is made the way it used to be. No, it's not. That's why I kind of like the 770 much.
No, but at the same time, I love that piece that you got right there. That metal.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
You see how I
it's
touched
heavy.
it?
Yeah. I'm excited to do the videos on that. So, but you guys, thank you. I see several folks that's gonna have a good night, and I appreciate y'all for joining us tonight. We had a good time.
So much.
Justin is
I
a rare guest, so we appreciate him.
I'm gonna be here.
We'll see.
No, I won't.
The thing is bigger than the place I plan, so I'll rethink it. It's home before you do it. Your brother keeps asking, "Did you print me anything yet?" I'm supposed to be getting stuff printed. What is he talking about?
I'll get it printed for it.
No, this is 3D printing. Oh. He got a 3D printer. It was fun. Good night. Good night. Thank you. So I appreciate you all. I'm going to go get some dinner because I haven't had it yet.
Been hungry
Thank you
since.
so very much to Miss Carol Coleman, to Justin,
yes, B Treats,
to Miss Barbara Nance, to Birthday
Honey Baby, I miss
and
Coleman.
I mean, all of the wonderful
Beckham.
folks. All the wonderful folks.
Yeah,
I
we
definitely
calling.
appreciate it. I'm going to have to start doing rolling credits to the folks.
Well, at the same time, you know what? That's what we may have to do next time.
Yeah.
Anytime that we wear any type of, instead of doing, let's go and put them down in, let's do rolling credits. You know how everything goes about.
Okay, that works.
Because we don't have to keep talking. I mean, we can talk the crap, but we
because we
no,
were
I see your face right there.
Nice.
Did you see how your face went?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
bye, y'all.
Appreciate you, Mr. Quackins.
Thank you for joining us tonight, and I look forward to seeing you put them at the beginning of the next live. I sure will. That's an excellent idea.
Thank you very much. I'll see y'all next 3-4 years ago.
Yeah. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all joining us, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as long as the creek don't rise. And I look forward to showing you guys the new videos on the cool stuff that we're going to embroider, rain boots and boxing gloves and all that cool stuff.
Watch me on the shows that she's finna do with the new tools. Because I'm about to be there. Because I'm finna learn.
Yes, he is.
I don't know how to embroider.
Yeah,
that's the
he
good
wants
thing.
to learn, so I'm excited. So we're gonna have a session on
I
teaching Justin.
I know I shall be there.
All right,
It's not I won't. But the thing is this: she's already supplemented.
Yeah,
let's go ahead
we gotta figure it out.
I had it first.
He didn't do anything with it. Snooze, you lose. Happy embroidering. Y'all have a good night.
Everybody.
Bye.